You know smoking is bad for you. You don't want to quit. You've probably tried to quit before, but here you are still smoking. Why? What keeps you stuck? It's not because you're weak. It's not because you don't care about your health. It's because there are invisible forces keeping you trapped that you probably don't even realize are there. So in the next minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why people stay stuck with smoking. And once you see these traps clearly, you can finally break free. So let's get into it. The first reason people stay stuck is simple: fear of discomfort. You know that quitting will be uncomfortable. You'll have cravings, you'll feel irritable and anxious, you'll struggle. And right now, smoking feels easier. Sure, you know it's killing you slowly, but it's comfortable. It's familiar. It's what you know. So you put off quitting. You say I'll quit next week, or I'll quit after the stressful period is over, or I'll quit when things calm down. But things never calm down. Life is always happening. There's always stress. There's always a reason to wait. This is how people stay stuck for years, even decades. They're waiting for the perfect time to quit. And that perfect time never comes. Here's the truth: there is no perfect time. There will always be discomfort. The question is, which discomfort do you choose? The temporary discomfort of quitting, or the permanent discomfort of staying addicted? Because staying stuck has its own discomfort: the guilt, the health anxiety, the feeling of being controlled, the shame, the wasted money. That's uncomfortable too. But because it's spread out over time, you don't notice it as much as the sharp, immediate discomfort of quitting. People stay stuck because they're trying to avoid short term pain, not realizing they're choosing long term suffering instead. The second reason people stay stuck is identity. You see yourself as a smoker. It's part of who you are. Maybe you've been smoking for 10 years, 20 years, your whole adult life. When you think about quitting, you're not just giving up cigarettes, you're giving up part of your identity. And that feels scary. I'm the person who smokes after coffee. I'm the one who goes outside with the smokers at parties. Smoking is just what I do when I'm stressed. This identity keeps you stuck because changing it feels like losing yourself. But here's what you need to understand: you're not actually a smoker. You're a person who got addicted to smoking. There's a difference. Before you started smoking, you were you. After you quit, you'll still be you. Smoking isn't your personality, it's just something you do. But as long as you identify as a smoker, quitting feels impossible because you'd be going against who you are. The people who successfully quit don't just stop smoking, they change their identity. They start seeing themselves as non-smoker who was temporarily trapped in addiction. That shift changes everything. The third reason people stay stuck is the biggest one. They still believe cigarettes are giving them something. You believe cigarettes help you relax, help you focus, help you deal with stress, give you a break, make social situations easier. And as long as you believe this, you can't truly commit to quitting, because why would you give up something that's helping you? This is the core trap that keeps people stuck for life. They try to quit, but deep down, they still think they're sacrificing something valuable. So they feel deprived. They miss cigarettes. They think about them constantly, and eventually they go back. Because you can't stay in a state of deprivation forever. The people who break free are the ones who see through this lie. They realize cigarettes aren't actually helping them with anything. They're creating the problems they claim to solve. But most smokers never get there. They spend their whole lives thinking cigarettes are their friend, their support, their stress relief. And this belief keeps them stuck in the trap year after year. Until you change what you believe about cigarettes, you'll never be truly free. You'll always be fighting yourself. The fourth reason people stay stuck is their social environment. If everyone around you smokes, quitting feels impossible. Your partner smokes, your friends smoke, your coworkers smoke. You're constantly surrounded by triggers and temptation. And there's also the fear of losing connection. Smoking might be how you bond with certain people. It's your excuse to take breaks at work. It's what you do when hanging out with friends. If you quit, you worry you'll lose those connections. You'll be the odd one out. You'll feel left out when everybody goes outside to smoke. The social pressure is powerful. It keeps people stuck even when they desperately want to quit, because humans need connection. And if smoking is tied to your social life, giving it up feels like giving up your community. But here's the reality: if your only connection with people is smoking together, those aren't deep relationships. Real friends will support you quitting, not pressure you to keep smoking. And you can create new social connections based on healthier activities, but you have to be willing to make that change. And a lot of people aren't, so they stay stuck. The fifth reason people stay stuck is they think quitting has to be perfect. They think if I have one cigarette, I've failed completely. So they don't even try because what if they slip up or they do quit? But then they have one weak moment and smoke one cigarette. And they think, well, I already messed up. Might as well just keep smoking. This all or nothing thinking keeps people stuck forever. Here's the truth. Quitting is a process, not a single moment. Most people who successfully quit have multiple attempts before they're stuck. They didn't do it perfectly, but they didn't let one setback stop them. They learned from it and tried again. The people who stay stuck are the ones who see any imperfection as total failure. So they either don't try at all or they give up at the moment things get hard. But life isn't perfect. Quitting isn't perfect. You don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to keep moving forward. One cigarette doesn't erase all your progress. It's just a moment. What matters is what you do next. Do you use it as an excuse to give up, or do you learn from it and keep going? People who break free choose to keep going. People who stay stuck choose to give up. Look, if you're stuck, it's because one or more of these traps. But now you can see them clearly, and that means you can break free. My 14-day program is designed specifically to help you overcome these obstacles. We shift your beliefs, we change your identity, we prepare you for social situations, and we give you tools to handle imperfection. If you're ready to stop being stuck and start being free, book a free call with me. The link is in the description below. Let's break these traps together. Here's one more reason people stay stuck that ties all the others together. Staying stuck is comfortable. Not comfortable in a good way, comfortable in a familiar way. You know what being a smoker feels like? You know the routine. You know how to function as someone who smokes. Quitting means stepping into the unknown. You don't know what life will be like without cigarettes. You don't know how you'll handle stress differently. You don't know who you'll be. And humans resist change, even when that change is good for them, because the unknown feels scary. So people stay in a trap they know rather than risk the freedom they don't know. They'd rather deal with the devil they know than face the uncertainty of quitting. But here's what they don't realize. Freedom isn't scary once you get there. It's actually amazing. You wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The fear is in the anticipation, not the reality. Every single person who successfully quits says the same thing. I wish I'd done this years ago. It wasn't as hard as I thought. And my life is so much better now. But you won't know that until you try. And most people never try because they're too comfortable being stuck. So now you know why people stay stuck with smoking. Fear of discomfort, identity, attachment, and false beliefs about cigarettes, and also social pressures. All or nothing thinking, and comfort in the familiar. These are the invisible chains keeping you trapped. But now you can see them. And what you can see, you can break. Don't stay stuck another day. Click the link in the description, book your free call, and let's get you unstuck and into freedom. Subscribe for more truth about smoking and how to break free, and thanks for watching.